Geography, by its very nature, it serves as one of the foundational aspects in determining the geopolitics of any country. It acts as boon for some and bane for others. The geopolitical faultlines of the 21st century are largely being played out over the maritime domain. For instance, China is building a massive navy to an extent that it is sending shivers down the whole world, especially for the ones closer by, like India or Japan, for they fear a challenge and constant disturbances to the rules-based international order. As a result, Australia has joined hands with the US and Britain for nuclear-powered submarines. Quad is taking shape, and China looks at it with deep suspicions and hasn't tried to hide its hostilities towards the same. Well, one of the most important infrastructure in the maritime domain happens to be islands, artificial or natural ones. Today's story is about one such important group of islands called the Coco Islands, located to the northeast of the Bay of Bengal. Welcome to Geostrata, an independent student-run organization that covers and analyzes international relations, macroeconomics, and more. Well, historically speaking, the islands, they've been part of the Andaman and Nicobar Islands and they belong to the British Crown. Following erstwhile Burmese separation from India in 1937, the Coco Islands, they became part of the Burmese territories, while the rest of the Andaman and Nicobar they stayed with the Indian British Empire. Following their vital and strategic importance, the islands they were occupied by the Japanese during the Second World War. And given that they are located at a crucial point in traffic routes between the Bay of Bengal and the Strait of Malacca, their current geostrategic importance it remains very crucial. The problem comes when certain reports have allegedly claimed that some of the islands of the Coco Group have been leased to China and that the Chinese forces are building bases and other infrastructure around it. And this might be true given that the Myanmar's new military regime, one which is internationally isolated and in deep needs of assistance, has held a Chinese-led initiative meeting of the Mekong Lancang Cooperation Group. Given the present scenario, this is an issue of major concern for India, as these islands can be used to monitor not only the Indian Navy but also the other important strategic facilities as well as movements of Indian forces in the eastern Indian Ocean. The presence of the Coco Islands is a way for the Chinese Blue Water Navy to materialize itself. It is a part of China's plan to encircle India through Bay of Bengal, Indian Ocean and the Arabian Sea. Well, that was a short analysis of the geostrategic importance of the Coco Islands and their importance in the India's vicinity. If you're interested in domains like geopolitics, international relations, and foreign policy, do check out Geostrata's YouTube channel, where we've had interviews with India's former National Security Advisor, Indian former Foreign Secretaries, and Indian ambassadors. And for more, please check out our Instagram and our website, which we will be linking in the description. Thank you so much for listening to Geostrata, and do let us know what you think about us in the comments. We'd really appreciate that. Team Geostrata.